It's ready.
Two Dads, One Dut. Year anniversary edition.
Meow, 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 meow. We've been around 1 year in your ears.
Rotational.
Episode 72, Fruity Tooty. In just classic us fashion.
Hell yeah,
That's what
brother.
we're bringing you in for drafts this week. Hard-hitting, topic-changing, dialogue discussions.
Fruits.
Fruit
Fruit,
draft.
baby.
Fruit draft.
pumped.
It's everything you want it to be in a classic Duty Wendy draft. But before we get there, of course, we're going to clean some house. We're going to tell you some of the things that we've done over the last week.
Yeah.
We have shop talk, the world famous Wabs,
Webby.
and then it's draft time.
Yes.
But before we get going, we got to pay some bills.
Yes.
Trav.
Fruity Tooty, episode 70 Tooty, is brought to you by First Shield Defense. First Shield Defense is a proud supporter of Tooty Wendy, and they want to give the listeners the
That's good.
opportunity to train at an awesome discount. You're welcome. Message FSD First Shield Defense on Facebook, Instagram, or their website and mention that you're a Tooty Wendy offspringer. You'll get 50% off your first 2 months of membership, almost a $200 value just for being a listener of the pod, a pod supporter. They will help develop a self-defense strategy that is natural to you. Reach out to First Shield Defense today, firstshieldefense.com. Shout them out.
As always, tell your friends they can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Google, Amazon. And if they want to see our faces, want to match the voices with the faces,
Yeah.
we're on the boob tube, baby.
Yeah.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe, skr. Drop at the beat.
Dropping the beat.
Un beat drop, yeah. That TikTok was good. My wife.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
There it is. 1 year in.
Hell yeah. Love it.
Crushing
Two dads, one dut. The annual Hot Takes podcast. We've been around a year.
Yes.
That's it. I'm Justin Dutteroy, as you know.
Yes. I am Trav Dad, Travis Jenkins, one dad of the two dads.
I'm Skr Dad.
Yeah.
The real dad.
Brandon.
Of two dads.
Bing, bang, boom.
For the last 72 episodes.
Yeah. So it's officially our 1 year, just over 10,000 downloads. You love to see it. You love to listen to it. You love to hear it. But, Dut, with your fourth win of the season,
Oof.
take your 30.
All right, man. I just like to go out there. You know, obviously a lot of Jim Carrey fans out there. Like
Are
to
there?
Praise him. I like to praise him.
Not according to this vote.
Praise him for just being a goat, just getting out there doing it. You know what I mean?
JC's
Making
the
funny
man.
movies.
He's the man, dude.
He is.
He is.
And thank you guys. You know, I think we're just on the wavelength right here.
We do have a milestone. It happened
Oh, yeah.
for the first time. We have this poll in multiple places. Granted, we got to you a little late this week, but it was still out there for plenty of time. We had the first time somebody got 0 votes.
0 votes.
I don't know what's harder to do, and to be honest. So
If you listen to the pod, I don't think you needed to ask who that was. We won't say it out loud. We all know. But yes.
You'll figure it out in the draft order.
rhymes with Mavis.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you, he's not a real dad.
Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Okay, so
You didn't even vote for yourself on the account pod?
no.
Yes. Deep down, he knew it. He knew it himself.
You voted for me. I appreciate it. You're like,
shit.
you know what? Those are the good
That
ones.
just hit me that I didn't. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Fuck.
That's why I'm like, I don't see how this is ever going to happen, but it did.
Yeah.
My head was in different places. I mean, literally, physically. You know what I mean. But anyways, I wanted to start with a. Did you know?
Ooh.
Did you know that bless your heart actually means more or less to get fucked? Like it's heavy on the sarcasm side.
Oh, like a southern. Oh, bless your heart.
I thought bless your heart. I don't know why I wanted to go twang too, but I thought it was a genuine like comment. Like bless your heart.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
being nice or kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's apparently like, no, bless your heart. Fuck you. Like that's what it means.
This guy goes to Austin, Texas one time. All of a sudden comes back.
Well,
A little bit
so
of knowledge.
little quick shout out before we get into, the elaborate ones that'll happen later. So Fisher and KT had their friends meet up with us one night, and we randomly just started playing this game of finding out the origins of sayings.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so fun.
That's great.
Yeah, and it's just, I think when you get the brain going, it's just fun.
Me and Salvell had a coffee table book idea.
Oh, yeah.
Of doing that.
Yeah. And it was fun because, I mean,
It's a coffee table.
It's a coffee table. It's a book that turns into a coffee table. If you don't have one.
because but of course it's the classic, like some of these are just right in your face, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But then some are so outlandish, so you get thrown off this trail, like, and you don't know what's going on, but they're really fun.
What was your favorite one?
Cat got your tongue?
What's that one mean?
I don't know, but I think I was just
Cat murdered somebody.
no. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I was just too drunk to the point where I was like, it's when a cat bites your tongue and you're like a dead body, and then it rips it out the body. Like it got weird, but it was really fun. Okay, so for shop talk,
Yeah.
If anybody out there knows the real meaning for cat bite tongue,
go ahead,
please send it in.
tell us about it. So I have one shop talk, and then I have the airport edition shop talk.
Sure. Okay.
Recent traveler over here, but the first one, it's the only one. I made it a very brief, tight list. I titled it Tara the Cycle Chick. So we
What?
you're gonna love it.
Okay.
We woke up on Saturday and they go to this like spin cycle class where it's those rooms that are like smaller, dimly lighted, like they usually have like a playlist going, so
Oh, yeah.
you're like super jazzed up.
Yeah.
Spin class, baby.
This chick Tara, man, we get in there. She's just, all right, guys, get ready, feel the bikes, ride your bikes, get the legs ready. And
You went to Austin and went to spin class?
It was sick. So
Got to get the pump in, baby.
yeah, she's
Pumping pedals.
she's going through this, like, I mean, that's how she talked the whole time. Like, that's her voice. And so in my head, I'm losing it. But I'm also the same type of person where, like, if you start playing like festival EDM music, I'm gonna fucking vibe with it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's fun as shit. And so you're bobbing on your bike, you're going. All of a sudden, this Tara chick rotates her fucking like board of stuff that has her computer and things on it in front of her chair, like it's a rotational one. Jumps down and just goes DJ mode for like 20 seconds.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, all right, guys, you can feel it. The beat's about to drop. Just wait for it. And you're like, where am I? Like, am I spinning? Am I dancing? Should I have drugs? I don't know.
Well, more importantly,
Did the beat drop?
Did the
and then she
beat
tell you to-
drop?
She
Oh,
tell you
she-
to stand up?
She had two of them that were just certified bangers. Straight
Yes.
from the Bang Factory. Like, she
Love
got them. Yeah, hot off the press. And they were killer.
for that uphill climb.
Yeah.
But
For
then
that
it was,
uphill climb. That's when we stand up.
Yeah.
but it's the best too. 'Cause
Turn the
I-
resistance up, baby. Let's get up on that bike.
I feel like it's got to be written somewhere in their contract where it's like when the final song plays, which, spoiler alert, was one of the two bangers, it always gets like quasi serious. And so, again, pairing it with Tara's voice, guys, you made it. If you even made it for the 5 seconds of this ride, just know that you're a good person. Like, what the fuck? And she's just like, okay, we're getting ready to come down the hill. Let's crush it, boys. Beat drop again, and it's just like, oh my God, dude. It was just, oh, it was so good, dude. But yeah, so that's regular shop talk.
Good for her.
I hope she's a fucking DJ. Like at her part-time, like this is her part-time work, and then she's DJ by night.
I don't know, like
Spin class by day, DJ by
She
night.
gets
She's
it.
how you're just
she respectfully had a lot of work done to the face, and so that kind of freaked me out because it's like she was sweating, and it honestly was like House of Wax. Like, I didn't know if she was gonna start melting or what, but it was just, it could be construed as like kind of scary.
yeah.
Either way.
Get off your high bike there, bud. All right.
Right.
All right? Just accept
She
her
got
for
you
who
where
she
you
is.
needed to be.
Yeah.
She did do the classic thing where it's like the respectable, again, like I'm calling you out because you guys are pieces of shit. Me and Fisher were in the back row, and at one point she goes, all right, guys, how's the back row doing? How we doing back there? And you're just like, great. She's just like, you haven't bobbed one fucking time to my music. I hate you. But anyways, yeah. Classic Tara.
Classic Tara.
Tara.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was gonna be the pedicab that you took, the pedal cab that you guys were taking to the concert. I thought that was Tara the cyclist. I was like, hell
No,
yeah, dude, because she was pumping.
Oh, dude, that was the whole other thing.
Three
was
grown people just in the back of that. She was hoofing it.
uphill too. I was just like, man, these bikes are like undercover. They got some speed to them or something. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it was nice. Okay.
Nice.
Shop talk.
Airport.
Airport edition.
So first, I called this one "Lady with a Bane level looking mask and gloves."
Okay.
I know that it is still very much to the, person's choosing how they want to show up to the airport, how they want to protect themselves out in the world. That being said, I don't know if I felt a bigger sigh of relief than having no masks at the airport.
Oh, it's the greatest.
You talk about a rule being lifted and a weight being lifted simultaneously. I love it.
Yeah.
So when this chick shows up like Breaking Bad style with a fucking just like you couldn't see her face, like a Unabomber style. And I'm like, what's going to get you?
I mean, masks were a thing at airports before
Yeah.
COVID, though. Like, people were like, this is probably the most germ-centric place I could ever
Like
be.
older people were already like
Yeah.
masking up.
That being said, who gives a fuck?
They do.
They do, obviously.
But it's one of those, like, you kind of wonder if you went over to him and, like, sneezed on him or something.
You
or
probably
like,
give them a heart attack.
Yeah. They wouldn't be on the plane.
but that was interesting to me. And then this one is the lady sprint walking in the crowd with everyone else, and you could just feel her sense of wanting to get furious the second the crowd stopped flowing.
Was it fast?
And furious.
Nice.
But it's one of those where I put it feels like the majority of people, especially in airports, are just waiting to be angry. Like, you're just waiting for a moment to be like,
I don't think it's a happy place
well,
unless you're at the airport bar.
hot take.
There
I
you
said, why aren't we waiting to, like, try and spread happiness, like, as cliche as that sounds, or like just to pay it forward or do something nice? Like, I get there are the very select instances where people need to make it from A to B, and that is a journey, like we talked
Yeah.
about, and you have to go. And in some cases, you are behind fucking, Susie and Patty and Jim, who are 85 snowbirds walking at
Trio of them?
yeah. Well, I don't know why it was a trio. Yeah, but
Good for Jim.
whatever,
Right?
whatever floats your boat. But yeah, so the examples I had was there was a guy walking around. He had his flashlight on. It was just in his pocket.
Nice.
I mean, beaming out here like a lighthouse.
Like a cell phone?
Oh,
Yeah.
on his phone. Okay.
And he walked by. I don't know how many people.
And nobody
And-
said anything to him?
No, but one guy finally stopped him. I'm like, yeah, like, what's so hard about giving this guy a 3-second tap? Like, hey, brother, I don't know if you're just trying to see in front of you better or what's going on, but your flashlight's on.
He goes, no, I'm recording everybody. It's my body cam.
Because that's how that
All right.
goes. Like, the
Yeah.
person doesn't say that. It's, hey, excuse me, Todd, your flashlight's on.
Oh, yeah.
And then the response is like, I know.
Oh, I know. Like, it's usually
Yeah.
the shitty rebuttal.
So
But
they don't look like an idiot.
That's
I know.
great. I know.
And you're like, all right. And then they're like,
but so then
The lights go out in the airport
we had this
right after.
another example.
Gotcha.
This lady that was the aisle seat. We're 3 deep, and she looks at both of us, me and the guy sitting next to me. And she goes, "I honestly have no idea how to open my water bottle." She goes, "I know sounds really stupid, but I can't open it." And he even does like the, "Oh, gee, I don't know." And I'm like, as soon as I look at it, I'm like, "Yeah, there's a little pull tab right there. That's like a security thing. Why is that on a water bottle? I don't know."
Twist it, bop it, pull it.
Exactly. Brr, bop. And then she's like, "Oh my God, thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, we'll get there."
we'll
Like,
get there. We're in it together, baby.
People
Yeah.
helping people.
Also, just a
Powerful
heads up
stuff.
to you. I'm going to pee 3 times on this 1-hour flight. So be prepared to get up. I'm coming over you.
I am actually very cognizant of that. I do not pee at all at the
No,
airport.
Will not.
I pee when I get there and then when I land. I do
Oh,
not
no.
pee
I meant
on
on the plane.
I
I
do not
pee
pee.
in the airport all the time.
Yeah,
I'll
I
pee
do
on the
not pee
plane.
on the plane.
No,
way.
I won't get on my seat unless
no.
like you have to. Like, I do not disturb the status quo on a flight.
No, you shouldn't.
It's also why I don't fly over like 3 hours. I'm like, no.
It's terrible. It's a fucking nightmare. But this one,
Just go to sleep, man.
guy
Can't.
Love it.
brought
It's my
a
favorite.
full baby stroller
Yeah,
on the plane.
That's you get a carry on.
done it.
But I'm talking like wheeled this bitch, like
Yeah.
had his baby still in it. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you going to do with that baby?
Well, usually you get to check your stroller,
Yeah.
and that's what we've done.
He was just
And they'll
wheeling her
and you'll
down the
put,
aisle.
Like the actual
Yeah.
seat, you can check that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just basically hold your kid.
Just wheeling it right down the aisle. And it was great because obviously it's a tight squeeze. We're on an airplane. It gets stuck.
Love it.
And it was the row like right behind ours. And everybody's kind of just like semi perplexed. Like there's just a baby stroller stuck. Everybody's trying to get on. So you're, again, the status quo couldn't be more disrupted right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Like people are potentially losing it. This guy goes, "All right, guys, we're going to have to go full breakdown right here. I apologize." And like was just a Southern gentleman. He's breaking it down and everything. And I love it too because, again, people helping people. There happened to be a like older woman in the aisle seat. And he goes, "Ma'am, would you mind holding my baby?" She's just like, "No, I'd love to. Like, that'd be great." Yeah, her name's this. And then like held her and it was fine. I'm like, if that is anybody else other than that lady, this baby, like she's just not looking.
No, if he doesn't have an accent, that doesn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
The accent is the trump card.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was nice, but the
Was
lady,
the baby cute?
I don't know.
How old was the
He
baby?
doesn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
How old was the baby? You don't know either.
It looked 12 to 24 months.
Okay.
1 or 2 years old.
But no, it was just wild because the lady,
2, he's probably walking.
but the lady next to me was furious. And again, it's like, why are you angry? Do you just want something to be mad about? She's like, "Fucking stroller on the airplane. What is this guy doing?" And I'm like, if I had to guess, and this might be crazy, he's traveling and he's bringing his baby.
With a baby.
Yeah. And it's going to stroll along with him. But
Nice.
yeah. This one.
Are you barren, ma'am?
What's barren?
You can't have
She
kids.
can't have kids.
Christ. That's a good comeback. This one. Guy sitting in front of me on the old MacBook doing some work. He got hit with 4 straight thumbs ups to his texts. And he was just hammering away at that 5th one. And I'm like, brother, you got to know you're done. Like, this is painful for me to watch, and I don't even know you. Like, you've sent 4 text messages, 2 of them being pretty decent in size of paragraphs, and you're just getting thumbs.
Like the emoji thumbs, or just like the
Like thumb.
the liked
thumb.
on the thing.
Yep, just
Nice.
liked this message.
Meaning like they're not going to respond?
You got to know
Yeah.
you're done here. Like, the ship sailed. Like, just let's
Maybe he's just giving instructions, and they're like, "Got that part, on to the next.
Work text,
Got
yeah.
that, on to the next."
I don't think so.
It might be. You don't know.
Sounds
He
like
wasn't
you're-
reading it.
Sounds like you're creeping on a guy in front of you, looking at what
Yeah.
he's doing on his MacBook.
Couldn't help it. He's got his brightness to 1,000, just blinding me, and then he's just
Yeah,
got
porn
nothing,
tab open.
30-inch screen on a laptop.
nothing but thumbs. But no, he was the guy that was just like, it's so cliche when you run into somebody, and this was me back in the day, that just eats, sleeps, and breathes Apple products. Starts on the MacBook. All right, tray tables, everything. Please put them away. Tucks that away. Just pulls out like a 12-inch iPad, and I'm like, is this any different? What do we need that? Does like, of course, clicks on like an Excel spreadsheet for like 4 seconds, puts that away, then pulls out his iPhone, like Pro Max, just starts dicking around on that. And he's like,
Battery dies, goes to the original iPod.
That's what I'm saying.
Shuffle.
Just kept passing these things back around, of course, ultimately to land on just putting in AirPod Pros. And it's like, yeah, dude, just fucking put all your,
We get it, sir.
yeah, you've got
This
like
guy gets it.
10
This guy
grand of
gets it.
Apple shit right here. Like, go away. Then, okay, so last 2 things.
It's all the same flight, isn't it?
It was on airplanes.
Okay.
Like,
Like, man, that's a crazy flight.
yeah, no,
So where'd you fly into? Like
Char-
going there,
Chartown.
Charlotte, then to Dallas or to Austin,
Yeah.
Classic.
then Austin back to
Charlotte. Yeah. Delays. The person that is I put the never flying insert airline ever again person. They're the worst.
Love that person.
You could do it with any company, any service. It's like, you understand that they don't care, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're already on the plane, so just shut the fuck up.
Take your 32 followers, get the hell off of Twitter,
Right.
and stop tagging American Airlines in it.
Yeah,
We
their-
don't care.
Their customer
Big
service.
cat, there's a problem. Yeah, don't fucking fly Spirit, my guy.
right.
Yeah, it's just, oh my god, it's just so funny because I'm like, those people will sit there and piss and moan forever, and it's like, well, they have you right where they want you
Yeah.
On
on
the
the
plane.
plane. Like, what? Yeah, you're
Ain't
fucking
no such
stupid.
thing as bad press, baby.
But so the last thing, it's just incredible the extremes of wardrobes at the airport.
Oh yeah.
It's basically what I'm wearing now, man.
No, so I agree. You go comfy
Oh, yeah.
all
Yeah.
day, but there are people that show up that look almost like quasi homeless and just like rolled out of bed, like they look dirty.
Oh yeah.
They just don't give a fuck. This lady,
Mask.
she was on, I want to say, both the flights back home, and her bag that was her carry-on was legitimately like just a brown paper bag.
Paper bag.
And she would just
This is Chipotle.
imagine a Chipotle bag, but just like 4 times the size.
Yes.
And she wouldn't carry it; she would just kick it. And she
Really?
would- that's all the kick it down the whole way.
HDS
gotta-
coming through.
And you're like, where are you going after this? Like, you
Sounds
just
broken.
you brought a paper bag for your travels. Like, I
I
would
get it
almost
for free.
well, I would almost rather respect just like a garbage bag. I don't know, throw it over the shoulder. Like, you just have a bag and you're
My
just
daughter plays soccer, man. Do you just want something to kick around? I got balls all over the place.
yeah. It was just man. But yeah, that's Shop Talk Airport Edition.
So when you landed at 7, was anything still open until your next flight at 10
Yeah,
in Charlotte?
I just found a corner by the like gate or whatever because again, I thought I was only gonna have to make do with like 2 hours, so I was gonna watch Top Gun Maverick, and then we got a text message that's like, yeah, your flight's been delayed an hour, and I'm like, just put me down.
Borderline tears.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it's one of those where you don't, in the moment, I can't fathom how I'm gonna make 3 hours go by, and then I feel like I blink, look at TikTok, and then it's
Yeah.
time to go.
I don't know. It's a long time.
Yeah, But
That
Well, you
time-
have kids. That probably takes.
Yeah,
a
that
little
time
while.
never
That
goes
seems
quick.
like
When it's a 3-hour layover, that's never quick.
but it is
It
again.
wasn't
It's
too bad. Like you get something to eat, you sit down, then you
Yep.
move around, then you're just like, all right.
Oh, if I was just by myself, it would be more manageable.
But I do
Yeah.
find it really interesting too. Again, with like the videos you come across via the algorithm of people being like, "Who the fuck? Why is this whole plane going to Fort Wayne
Yeah.
at 10:30 at night?"
And
on
then
a
you're looking around and you're like, I don't know any of them.
Literally, don't know a single person.
When you look at when you're at the airport or like even when you land in a different state, do you just assume you're going to know one person at the
Yes,
airport?
100%.
You should.
No matter where you're at, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I do it every time, and I think I'm like maybe 1 for 25.
Yeah. I think I've seen, and this is just at Fort Wayne Airport. I think I've
Yes.
seen one person
Yeah,
like
it's,
flying out together with me, and like,
it's weird, right?
and I'm just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, and I think the one person I saw was like
It's a big town.
somebody at my daughter's school, like they were going to spring break in like the same place. I'm
Okay.
like, that's what I get to see. All right, but
just
yeah,
weird.
every time I go, I'm like, oh, who am I going to see? No one.
Dude, if I go to so I was telling you guys, I go to the Tom Segura show at the embassy,
Yeah,
and I had to look up like because it was a sold out show, and I was like, I wonder how many people there are here,
yeah.
because like they just didn't open the doors until it was like showtime.
Yeah,
So like everybody was literally both sides just went around the building.
Yeah, you
And I
didn't know
just
one
had-
person.
I didn't know one person.
crazy.
2,800 people. I didn't know one person,
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's a big
I
world.
feel like if I like Tom Segura, these people like Tom Segura, like I would know them. Like they would just be like,
These are my people.
saying, like, yeah.
We're in the same town.
yeah. I'm
Yes.
just like, not one person.
No,
Yeah,
blows my mind.
So to
you-
find they all went to the early show.
it's universe stuff, baby. I love it. Now shop talk. Kill it. Dead.
The labs.
Wab alert.
What are they brought to us by?
They are brought to you by MVP Lanes with the most valuable pins. They rack them, you smack them, where everyone is an MVP. Your classic bowling facility, freshly remodeled inside AJ's fucking Bruner Pub, home of Fort Wayne's first bottoms up system. Collect 10 Bruner's Pub magnets. Next beer is free. Fresh lunch menu as always. I think it is. It's
As
I
something,
don't know what it was. I didn't
As
see what it
always, I
was.
think.
it is something good. But yeah,
Probably Chicken Club.
yeah. Bruner's Pub, MVP Lanes. Shout them
Good.
out. Bless their hearts.
My abs.
So, I will start.
Yeah.
Let's wab.
Let's wab.
Let's get depressed.
What's
so,
your worst?
I have two. The W1 is not living in a sports town. I think
Okay.
the more I realize or like get to experience times of going to like major cities or cities that are just heavily involved in their, their teams, it's so fucking fun. Like,
So you're saying Fort Wayne curling doesn't get your jollies off?
not yet. I mean, it's up and coming,
It's
but
not just hockey, bud. It's common hockey.
it's
All right.
but it's one of those where I'm like,
Yes.
We're one step
The
away from the
jungle.
NHL, dude.
we went to one of their more like famous bars. I forget the name of it, and they have
Barbarillas.
no, but they have the posters everywhere. Like Matthew McConaughey's one's always up there. It's a big one, but it's just a awesome setup. Like it's everything you'd want a bar to be. 2-story open. So the patio's got fresh air, everything. Like it's just nice. Ended up just sitting with two older people, like an older couple, just diehard Texas fans. Like I guess have lived there forever, I believe. And you're like, yeah, just everybody's nice. Everybody's rooting for the same thing. Like it's just,
Yes.
it's fun. I love it. But
I mean, I get that,
Yeah.
but like, I also think about it too. Like, if Fort Wayne's a bigger town, like, I mean, you live downtown.
yeah,
Like,
It
could you
would be
imagine,
terrible for you.
like, 8 Sundays out of the year, you're just like gridlocked, can't do anything.
well, that's like the half of the fun of it is for me is certain areas in that city, like they basically shut the streets down and people just kind of parade and walk around
Yeah.
and congregate together because we're all here for the same
Imagine
thing.
you got to go to work and everything's closed and you're like, oh, man.
Detour.
Yeah, I got to go park 5 blocks away just so I know I can drive my car out to go to work.
truck. But yeah, I mean, I would probably just call off then.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
8 Sundays?
yeah. If we're in a sports
Out of
town,
the year.
I have to.
Not to mention, your rent would be 4 times the amount.
Airbnb, baby.
I get
I
it.
There
mean,
we go.
that'd
All right,
probably be the move.
W2. Somehow I forgot 2 shirts in Austin, Texas.
Really?
And I'm honest to God, I think I packed 4. I don't know how I did it. And they're 2 of my more of my favorite shirts.
You tell Fish, here's my mailing address. You gotta mail these back to me. bud.
Send them back, please. Yeah.
So, Did you go, like, did all three of you guys travel to see him there? Or did you stay with a friend? Like, did you stay at, like, a hotel or Airbnb?
No, stay with them. They live, I want to say it's like, it felt like 5 or 10 minutes
he's
outside
gonna
the city.
Ship them back to you.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still, it sucks in
Well, it's
the
one thing, like,
moment.
if you stayed at a hotel or something, it's like, yeah, you're not getting the shirts back, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but it's still, it's, you know, separation anxiety. I want those shirts back.
I need those shirts.
The one shirt's honestly one of the comfiest shirts I've ever owned. It's like a perfect, like, jammy nighttime shirt, but also just like a workout. Like, it's a,
When you wash it, does it keep its structural
You took
integrity?
a jammy shirt on a fucking road trip.
I know.
then I ended up wearing it.
Did you sleep in it?
But I ended up wearing it out.
God.
It honestly ended up being a great shirt. So
Bum.
What a terrible.
the more you know. Yeah, the more you know. That's my worst. Worse.
1, 2.
1, 2.
I can go.
Yep, go ahead.
So actually, it just kind of happened today, and I'm also, I think, foreshadowing what's gonna happen as well. But went on a hike today,
Okay.
and I can already tell that the chafing is setting in,
Ooh.
and it's not fun.
Yeah, powder up. Man.
I think if you told me that I could be really sick for 24 hours or chafe for like 72, I'd
Yeah.
probably be sick for 24 hours.
I get down with the sickness.
It sucks.
It's so bad.
Yeah, speaking of the
And I've done like Under Armour, I go tights, I've gone like regular briefs. Like there's no combination that I can do where it's like, yeah, this is just, if I do this for a certain period of time, I'm just going to chafe.
I guess
You gotta
here's-
get the chub rub. It's like
I gotta do
what
something.
girls got, and like you put it on the inside of your thighs when your thighs rub together. So it's basically like
just-
lubricant for your thighs, so you don't get that, or you just fucking powder up, man.
Because it's the
well,
worst.
you got it from walking. I got it from cycling to Tara in her DJ stuff. But like, it's so weird how your taint is just fucking raw, and like you can just feel it.
Yeah, because you're not used to cycling, dude.
Yeah,
And you're just getting on a
fucking-
you're just getting on a bike seat that's just absolutely nowhere fit for your like body.
Taint?
And you're just
Yeah.
out there like, all right.
raw dog in the bitch, and like, dude, it's just weird to walk, and you're
You
like,
probably wear loose briefs, dude.
He does.
no, oh yeah, but it's like,
Oh, yeah.
but you can just like feel and sense your taint, like it's just weird, and then one day it just stops, like you said, 72 hours. You're like, yeah, okay, we're good.
Yeah, and you just know, like, okay, as soon as I look down there, it's going to be beet red. It's almost going to be bumpy. And you're like, this
Yeah.
is going to be miserable.
But for those 3 days, it's like every time I sit down, it's gonna be a gentle lean into the
Oh.
heat.
Yeah,
I
the
keep moving in
calamine
on this
lotion
chair
on,
because I'm like,
the aloe vera.
got to get comfy.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
It's the worst.
All right, it's the worst.
And it's going to be. So
Yeah.
this is just going to carry over.
Oh,
Perfect. What do you mean?
It just happened today. So, like, I'm going to have 2
Oh,
or 3
I thought you
more
meant you had
days.
another
Oh.
worst.
No, of this.
Yeah, well, never mind. Okay, you're done. That
He
was
was
your
like,
worst.
he's experiencing it now, but he hasn't hit the peak.
Today's
And then
day
it's just,
one.
ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah.
It's like lifting legs, and it's always day 2, day 3. They were just like, oh, now I can't walk.
You're just a fucking yeah.
My worst, it was Molly was gone again all weekend, man. Had to work. So I had the
Sucks.
house to myself. I had one job to do. I didn't do it. The bad news bears got yelled at.
What you have to do?
Feed the cat while she was gone. It's gonna come into my Saturday best, but he got fed a little late.
Bob was pissed.
I mean, he was all right, dude. He had separation anxiety anyways because he doesn't really eat when she's gone.
Oh,
So,
I
but
will
still,
say,
it's like I just feel bad because like
you should. You had one job.
I had one job,
Your
and then
list
I'm just
was
like,
this big, and then you said,
we'll get to
no.
it.
and then I was like, I'll do it after this beer, and then it was like one more person. I'll do it after this. And one more person shows up, and I'll do it after this. Next thing you know, man, it's 11 o'clock.
It is. It's one of those things, not the not doing your job thing,
Yeah,
but like either in a relationship, married, whatever it is, having the house to yourself is kind of overrated sometimes.
sometimes.
Oh fuck no, I love it, dude. Well, it's always
You're always,
always
by
by
yourself.
yeah.
But like being like somebody that's married, like every time, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but like
Yeah.
if Tyranny is gone or she takes the kids somewhere, be like, oh man, bachelor life. It's like, no, it's not going to be that.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's
I'm,
like
I'm going to do the same thing with just an empty house. So,
Yeah.
so Saturday I worked and then did the same thing. So like Saturdays were normal, and then
Yeah.
Sunday, and I'm just like my lazy Susan day, and like she's just not there with me, and I'm just like, all right, well,
This is depressing.
now I'm just by myself.
I'll go
watching
punch-
football by myself. Now I just feel like a fucking
Yeah.
lazy piece of shit.
Go
Yeah.
punch your crotch
I
a
need
few
somebody
times. Call it
else.
a day.
Need somebody else here with me to be a lazy piece of shit.
yeah,
All right. Well, let's
let's bring him up after
Let's
that.
bring it up, baby.
Lazy
Let's
pieces
turn it
of
around.
shit. Let's turn it around.
Yeah, let's turn it. Okay. So my best, spoiler alert, was getting to visit Fisher and Katie and seeing Post Malone. It was just a good time.
Shout out BDF, man.
Yeah, Big Dick Fish. It's just one of those things where it's like,
KT.
it's one of those visiting people and just like for me personally, and I don't know if it's the same with you guys, I just roll with the wind
Oh yeah.
or blow with the wind. Wherever the wind goes.
And I love that they're like trying to
None
be
of
good
those things
hosts,
are
and they're just
correct.
like, well, what do you want to do? I'm
Yeah.
like, buddy, you live here.
Yeah.
You gotta do whatever.
And that's where it's like, I know wherever we go and whatever we do is going to be fun.
Yeah.
So as soon as we get like, feel that out and realize like, oh, there's like no expectations here. But that doesn't mean obviously let's sit inside all day.
Yeah.
Like we'll go do whatever and it's just fun. Like I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did feel, so shout out to KT because I felt slightly bad that I learned she doesn't loathe football, but it's just not a sport for her. Like she's trying to learn it.
Big lacrosse gal.
No, but it's just one of those where I'm
Gymnast.
like, obviously at one point I'm like, sports, I want it in my face, like injected into my veins. Like we landed perfectly for Thursday night football. Like I want sports. And then it's Saturday and we're in a college town. It's like sports. And then it's Sunday and it's sports. And so I feel bad because I'm like, well, I don't want to be that guy.
Then she hits you with your international soccer take.
But what's that?
What is your international soccer team?
Yeah, I didn't know I had one.
No, that's not, like that's my point. It's like you're hitting her with all these sports, and she hates it. And then she's like, "Hey,
She hit you
How do
with
you
a
feel about
fork.
this?
you like Barcelona versus Roma tonight?" And you're like, what?
Yeah, but I respect it. No, but then last thing. So when we went to Post Malone, their whole setup in there was really cool. So we got to sit on like the floor of, I think it's called the Moody Center. I don't know who like professionally plays in that stadium, but it was a great setup because basically we had our own little duck away like corner where you just go behind like a curtain and it's just snacks, drinks, pissers.
Nice.
And I don't know why I've never thought of this. Their drinks situation wasn't like stand in a line, wait for the concessions. It was just grab your shit, scan it, and self-checkout. That's incredible. Why is that not everywhere? I get that you could just steal, loot, whatever.
There it is.
That's the reason.
There it is.
But they have like a shit.
Hello.
They have probably like 5 people working in there, like keeping an eye on shit. But yeah, it was like, this is,
No,
yeah, love it.
don't trust it.
Big trust.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Um,
trust.
Yeah, it's my best.
Good job.
Not even the concert.
Trips are fun, dude. Dude, it's just in totality, like, again, you go out, you have fun. I mean, we still were like active,
You pay for it later.
walked around, cycling, all that's like, I mean, we did it all. Like, it felt like it was just a very diverse trip, and I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to watch football, but then you had to go cycling. I get it. It's trade off, baby. It's a trade off.
Saw that.
No, it was good.
So my best was, as I alluded to, but how I got the chafing. Today actually is the 13-year wedding anniversary for me and my wife. So we
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
Nailed
So
it.
we decided to go to Salamone State Park. We went on a little 8-mile hike this morning.
Salamone, more like alimony. I don't know.
Hopefully not.
What's alimony?
Alimony is when
You get
she
divorced.
inevitably leaves me and I have to pay her money just for her lifestyle.
Anti-anniversary.
Or if she makes more,
That's
she has
true.
to pay you.
That is the
Actually, I think in Indiana there is no alimony.
Okay.
You
so
pay
that's
child
the
support, but there's
antithesis
no
of your
alimony.
anniversary.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cleaning out a closet probably about a month ago and realized that we had this really nice like picnic basket book bag type deal.
Eminem come over or
So
just you guys?
It's just us. But so we packed that, brought a bottle of wine, drank it at like 11 o'clock this morning,
Love
sitting
it.
on a little bench.
Yeah, dude.
It was fun.
Yeah. Having
little-
an SO fucks.
A
Love to
little
have one
charcuterie
someday.
tackle box in there.
Oh,
a little
yeah.
Knackle box.
Oh yeah, we brought
Charcutes.
pepperoni, some Gouda, salami. Yeah, we got down.
Ooh.
Gouda's too fancy of a cheese. Just give me a
not
nice
that fancy.
American like
It's pretty good.
mozzarella. Yeah.
I need a Colby
Mozzarella.
Jack, baby.
You like the singles, the craft singles that you peel off.
Oh yeah. Fire El Fuego. 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, 13 years. Love you, babe.
Shout out.
My cousin, your wife. Love to see it.
13 years.
All right, Dute, what's your best? What happened that was awesome on Saturday?
So Saturday,
Bob.
things that never happened, everybody wanted to come to corner. It took very little convincing. So I just had to walk like 2 doors down,
Yeah.
and everybody came. The shop came. Everybody that loves B-dubs, they came. People that coming back from the Notre Dame game showed up for a brief stint. I'm talking. It was deep. It was
Yeah.
a Saturday. It was a nice shift. Everybody was just bouncing from the casino back.
Yes. I need to experience
Nova
that.
had a really great day. I was actually a good bookie. I put the correct bets in,
Dude, and we won.
and we won.
Sean O'Malley. What a bet. We lost everything after that, but what a bet. I actually still need to pay you some shekels, some units. I think I owe you 20 or 40 bucks. But
I told you, Devin Vessel, dude, over 2.5 assists. Never a doubt, man.
In the moment,
did it hit?
Yeah,
felt like
yeah.
a champion.
Fisher would randomly throughout the entire night go, dude, check the Spurs game. And I'm like, fuck, Dad, I'm not looking at that stupid Vessel bet.
Dude, I'm 3 days in a row. $10 10K challenge, baby. We're on the third day. This is the fourth day right here.
How many days do we have to go?
10 to
10.
10
Oh.
to 20, 20 to 40. So he's probably betting 40 or 80 tonight.
80 tonight.
Yep.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
So here's my quick hot take.
Great Saturday.
Great Saturday.
I
honestly.
find it so bizarre how the universe works that whenever you go on a trip, it is inevitable that something happens in your town that you would love to be at as well.
Yep.
And so it's obviously, you don't want to say FOMO because I had an incredible time, but it's weird that it always happens that way when you leave.
You're like, buddy, I've been here for 12 weekends in a row. We never did that.
Didn't do dick.
The one that I leave, you're like, all right, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Stars
Drives out of the
Everybody's
state.
supposed
Let's
to
do
it.
this.
Yeah. Fuck the cat. Let's ride. Yeah.
Does
Like,
up
you
the
felt
bat
like I
signal.
felt it building up like early in the week because they're like, the guys at the shop are like, man, we haven't had a guys' night in a while. We should have a guys' night. Let's just do a guys' night. And I was like, the whole time I was just telling Molly, I was like, yeah, I'm not really doing nothing this weekend. I think I'm just gonna stay home, just catch up on some shows and do all this stuff. Nah. Easily persuaded.
Didn't
Easily
happen.
persuaded.
No.
Oh man, it was so bad.
Okay.
Wabs.
That's it. Wabs.
That's it.
Segment.
Labs.
Absolutely murdered. Okay. Top 3 draft season.
It is draft season.
Is this week? This is
Fruit season.
it's fruit season.
Fruit
bitch.
season.
But this is week 6? Question mark?
4, 2, and 0.
Yes. Week 6 or no, week 7.
Week 7.
Okay. Top 3 brought to you by First Shield Defense. Self-defense is a fundamental human right. A lot of people don't understand that. First Shield Defense does. They provide a way for everyone to learn something new in their weekly classes, and they place a high value on your time. They offer 2 types of classes: Apex Concealed Carry and Krav Maga. In their Apex program, you will pull the trigger at least 500 times in 1 hour, and at the same time learn how to fight with your gun. The Krav Maga classes will teach you how to protect yourself without a gun. Send First Shield Defense a message on Facebook or Instagram to get started. FirstShieldDefense.com. Draft
All
season.
right. It's draft season.
Draft season.
Usually there's parameters. We kind of have to set some limits or restrictions of what we're going to do. This one's pretty easy. We're just drafting fruit, and if you like it, vote for us.
I got the first pick.
You do.
Shocker. I was dead last.
Because
But-
that's how we do it.
Yes.
When you come in last,
Yeah.
you get the first
You
pick.
get the first pick, baby.
So, fruit draft.
Just getting right into it.
First pick. Well, no. So, I mean, again, this is a list where there's some staples.
There's some staples,
There's some dark horses.
maybe.
There's one that is a fringe guy that I honestly don't know what you'd call it. And doing the research,
You're gonna pick that one.
no.
He's not. Then he's going to go back to it and be like, I was going to pick this.
Yeah.
But you had the first overall. You could have taken whatever you wanted.
First overall, it's strawberries.
Oh, it's the worst fruit.
Strawberries, for me,
And this is why he gets no votes, people.
but here's the thing.
Number
Strawberry,
one over.
but because
That's a genuine laugh right
yeah.
there.
So what we'll talk about it when it finishes because I want to see how it plays out.
All right.
Strawberries, and I was actually talking about it over the weekend. When you order like avocado toast at a brunch spot or a breakfast joint,
Yeah.
I find it so weird. Their fruit bowls that they give you, I feel like are just some of the worst concocted fruit combined in a little like bowl. If you just gave me cut up strawberries, that is probably my favorite thing about a breakfast. Like it's the perfect like cold sweet thing you have with your eggs, your toast, your bacon. Like it's just a nice.
You do this to me every week, man.
What
You just throw my draft in a tizzy because I wanted
There's
this.
nothing obvious with fruits, and that's why I thought it was going to be a great one.
Well, no, there's not anything super obvious, but I was banking on like 2 picks, and I was hoping you were actually gonna make the pick for me because I was
Yeah.
gonna take the former.
Even though you guys have won 4 and 2 respectively, and I've won 0, I don't think your logic matters.
I don't think each of us have won 4 and 2.
No, 4 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
So I'm saying
I've
that-
had this take for a long time. I think strawberries are the condiments of fruit. Like you have to. People that just don't eat strawberries, like you eat
Yeah.
it with something every time. It's a topping. You eat it like you. some
Strawberries
people
are
put,
an
like,
aphrodisiac.
No, they're not.
They get dumped in chocolate.
So you eat it with something?
Oh. Anyways, but I eat them
I like
without
to dip 'em in
something.
sugar. Or like
Yeah,
Country Time
sugar.
lemonade, dude.
No, actually, a lot of people do that.
It's fire.
No,
But I mean, again, my daughters eat it, but outside of that, like, yeah, it's in a fruit bowl. Like, you're not just like, oh, you have some cut up strawberries, sign me up. No,
love them.
clearly it was number one.
I mean, they're good. They're good. I'm not doubting you. They're good.
oh, all fruit is good.
You probably
Yeah.
could have got that at 3. You could have got that on your turn at 7.
100%.
Damn it.
It's all right. I mean, I do think, honestly, a lot of people are going to side with you. I do feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
eat
everybody loves
strawberries.
strawberries.
They're awesome.
So that's,
They are awesome.
in terms of your number one picks, I think outside of Monopoly, it's probably your better one
Thank you.
for the people.
You're welcome.
But as a fruit, it fucking sucks.
Anyway, so then what are your guys' fruit picks?
Well, stay tuned.
Yeah.
See, this is one for me.
You're not up. Or no, yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
I am
Yeah,
up. I am up.
yeah. Sorry.
It's going to be tough because we've talked about riding this fine line where it's like, this isn't my top 3. This is trying to win a
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah.
Correct, and that's what I'm trying to do.
I get it, man.
Hence the strawberries.
I think this is probably the most common. I think it's used in all kinds of stuff. It's good. I hate anything flavored this unless it's the actual fruit,
I know what it is.
and it's a banana.
Yeah. And see, that's a square pick.
The banana.
Sometimes
the
the-
circle is the square, but
Thank you.
But it's like that's the one to me what I was alluding to the semi table talk. It's like that's staring you right in the face.
Yeah.
That's not what people want. Like bananas are a staple, yes, but are they a staple that people enjoy, or is it like we've just been conditioned to want to have like a banana a day?
No, when I was doing the research, it says that people want the banana.
The people want
The
it.
people want
the people want the banana.
Pick the banana.
The people want the banana.
Cut that and save it.
Okay.
I'm not a big banana fan, but I get it. I
Yeah.
understand it.
I've
I like
wanted
to
to-
dip it in peanut butter. I
Yeah.
gotta.
Yeah,
have
I
it
mean,
with
people put them
something.
in their shakes.
I've one a
Yeah.
day.
It's a
2 a day, I guess.
100%.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So
I work with you 3 to 5 days a week. I've never seen you eat fucking strawberries on your lunch, but you have 2 bananas a day.
that's because I eat strawberries for breakfast, bitch. Listen up.
Strawberries
Do you
for
do-
breakfast, bananas for lunch.
Yeah.
$18 at Chipotle for dinner.
Bang. That's called
Bang, baby.
balance. Yes. You wouldn't get it. All right, Dut. You got 3 and 4. Takes around this turn.
All right. Well, it's there. It's staring me right in the face.
I'm gonna just write this
It's a
down for you. 'cause
beautiful,
it's already there.
delicious Honeycrisp apple.
Yeah. And that was the other one. That's just it's so obvious it's wrong.
I'm a gala guy.
Are you?
Yeah,
Metagala or Apple Gala?
apple gala. I go to the Met
Like
Gala.
a Honeycrisp. I think it's superior than the Red Delicious.
I go through phases where I toggle back and forth between green and red, but right now the greens are so tart that it's almost tough for me to eat an entire apple.
I love them as kids. I love tart stuff. I love sour stuff. Piper's starting to eat sour stuff. It just
Oh, yeah.
warms my heart. But we normally eat gala apples, and I had a
Yeah.
green one a couple months ago,
They're tough.
and it was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is intense.
I'd rather have a shock tart. Like that's what the level
Yeah.
it's on. I'm
Like,
just like
when you don't
fuck,
eat them
man.
regularly, you're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, dude. And you're just like, why is this tough? It's a fucking apple. Like, man.
So
I like
good.
a good hard cold apple. Just solid snap on the bite.
So, and again, this is gonna sound pretty bougie.
Go ahead.
And I understand it, but like we have that little device that you put
Oh,
down
yeah.
and it cuts and it just
Yeah.
puts them into like the 8 little things, and
Yeah.
that's how Parker eats them. Piper at one point made me cut the skin off of them, and I'm like, I think
No,
you can eat it
that's-
with the skin.
It's a
like,
bit too much.
Like you're okay,
Yeah.
but I never had that option as a kid, and then part
You
of
never
it,
had a Pampered Chef
No.
apple cutter?
no,
Oh.
and a part of me just
Bro.
liked eating the apple.
Oh yeah.
but I will
Because you
say,
can get in there. I get all the way down in there, almost to the seeds.
and I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my sister. She'll get this. Once that I was old enough to be able to do it, after I saw The Bodyguard and I saw Kevin Costner just
Oh, with the
basically peel
knife?
the apple
With
with
the
the knife. I did that for like a year straight. That's the only way I ate an apple.
No
I
shit, you
was like,
should, because Kevin
this is-
Costner fucking rules.
I'm like, this is amazing.
yeah.
And
oh,
you just look like a boss doing
yeah.
it.
What's his hold on, what's his name from Bodyguard?
Like Brian or something.
No.
I don't know. Winner. That's what he did.
No. Fletcher's the kid's
Fletcher's
name.
the boy.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought of Fletcher.
I'll get it. Why he gets
Whitney Houston is
What is she?
What is she?
Rachel.
Rachel Marin. And then
Marin? Rachel.
we have the Bodyguard.
Yep.
And we also have Dut's fourth pick.
Yeah, what's that?
It is Straight from the Sunshine State. It's an orange. baby.
It's an orange.
It's an orange.
It's good.
It's good. I love the citrus. I like peeling it. I like medium pulp in my orange juice.
Pulp is for the fucking devil.
Frank
like a
Farmer. Frank Farmer.
Frank Farmer, double F, baby. F2.
It is something that if you're not prepared for it, like you're going to get a little messy.
Yeah.
And that's just a fact.
No, here's the thing. So oranges bring me heavy PTSD. I do not like eating an orange, and then you're just having a great time with it. Because I agree, it's you
Just having a great time with
you
it.
peel it up, you rip her down, you break off the pieces, and it's good. It's delightful. And then you bite into one, and you just get a seed. Fuck that. Throw the whole thing away.
Spit it out, dude.
I'm done because I just can only assume that there's
Yeah.
10 more littered in there somewhere.
I have to peel my own orange and then break it apart naturally. Like I can't just like cut it.
No, don't you psycho.
Are you a big clementine guy?
Yeah.
Like the smaller
Cuties.
ones?
Duh.
Yeah, the cuties.
Dude,
Little cuties.
those things can get fucked too. Those are
They're
nice.
delicious.
Yes,
I
they-
love
They're
'em.
delicious, dude.
Those, so I always would revert to those or divert to those because they were seedless. Was always their big seller. And then I caught a seed in one and I was like, you motherfuckers.
You liars.
You betrayed me. Liars. You know what I'm gonna do about this? Nothing. Okay. Screw, what's your second pick? Fuck.
Man. Again,
See,
this,
but we go.
what?
There's a
Go
lot
ahead.
on the
'cause
board
you
already.
are
No, dude.
intense.
I'm pumped, man. I think this draft's shaping up just the way I wanted it to shape, which probably isn't good for me, but
Yeah, because you're drafted for yourself.
I'm
and
only
not
0
for the
6.
people.
I'm 0-6. Don't worry about it.
And we're doing like the weird thing where like an avocado's not. I mean, it's a fruit, but like we're not.
So let's talk about it then, because
You're gonna vote avocado?
no, I put it down with a question mark and another question mark. Is it even a fruit? Because technically it's labeled as one, and I find that
I
fucking.
mean, it
weird.
absolutely
seed.
is a fruit.
It's got a
Isn't-
seed.
Yeah, it does.
That's what makes a fruit a fruit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Strawberries are the one that have the seeds on the outside.
They're delicious because I don't taste them.
Well,
I mean,
you're
and
eating
again,
them.
nobody's just eating an avocado, just by itself. You're absolutely going to put it on something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess if you want to take it, it's in the fruit category. I'll allow it. I'm not going to
Pass.
take it. No, my second
Number
one,
9.
again, I have two fruits that anything flavored these, I just detest, but the actual fruit itself is delicious. And I find myself as an adult
I know what it is.
taking more of a liking to these. As a kid, I didn't really love them. I mean, they were okay.
Yep.
Now I eat red ones. I eat green ones. Just grapes, man.
Grapes.
It's just endless.
They're so good.
They're so good. You can
Grapes.
freeze them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Grapes freak me the fuck out, dude. They're so fucking. Oh my god.
the only reason they freak me out is because it's a choking hazard. So my kids love it, and it drives me insane.
It's just a little.
You gotta cut them up.
Oh, I still do. And Tier's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Saving lives.
Saving lives.
Saving
Don't
lives."
you worry about
That's
it.
what I'm doing.
Maybe it's because I've never tried any, but grapes freak me.
You don't
You've
eat
never
grapes?
had a grape?
No, dude.
They come in the bowl.
And I never eat them. That's why I told you those bowls
Oh,
suck.
but I tell
dude.
you what, if you start eating grapes, you'll care less about strawberries.
No.
You'll
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
"This is where it's at."
Grapes are way better.
No, I just.
What are you worried about?
I'm gonna pass respectfully. They're just too weird. It's like the fruit of peas.
The
No.
fruit of peas.
I don't
You
like
want to
fruit of
you want to
peas.
take a
Yeah.
second crack at that?
They're the peas of fruit. They're the fruit peas.
There, that's there.
Yeah,
they're the
they're-
fruit of peas.
Yeah, just dude.
Hold on.
look-
So are you telling me you've never had a grape?
No, and
What?
Wow.
How are you doing that if you've never had a grape?
because I can tell by the texture and the like just everything. Oh my
But
god.
you like a seed on the outside in a strawberry. That texture is okay with you.
'Cause that's more of like a placebo effect. Like they're there, but you don't actually taste them. Like I don't feel each individual seed. Like
You think there's a bunch of seeds in grapes?
no,
You can literally get seedless grapes. I mean, they say seedless,
that
but
could be again. Oh no, see, and then if they sneak
but
in
no,
there again,
I
I'm
mean,
done.
No,
I'm over it.
I mean, it's like to the point like where they're so soft, like you just
Don't-
can't even.
Yeah.
You have to have something or else. Come on, man.
Grape
That's
stuff.
almost impressive that
You're welcome.
you've gone 30 some years and never had a grape.
34.
I'm sure you had a grape.
If I did, it
You
was
used
in
to
it.
eat them when you were little. I
In
If
know.
I
it-
find out you're Martha,
Martha?
Oh, I guarantee she probably fed me some, but I wouldn't remember. I don't remember anything past prior to 16.
Dehydrate them. Now you got a raisin.
there you go.
Raisins fucking blow too. Those are the cereals. Those are the pea cereals. Cereal peas.
I missed my cereal.
Yeah. Oh, God, dude. You guys don't even want to. No.
What I don't want to know is your 2 and 3 here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good news is 3 are left that I think
Okay.
are game changers. So, I mean, I get them both.
Here it comes.
You get them both.
So, what we're going to do here
Okay.
For the second pick,
Should we start
Yeah.
giving him 4 to R3?
Maybe.
that'd be sick. I wouldn't hate it. Second pick,
Well, your honorable mention was the Goofy song, so it probably fucking does shit.
it is the pineapple.
Okay.
Pineapples. You want to know the craziest thing about pineapples?
Man, I didn't even crack my top 9. Good for you.
Their enzymes make your a little sweeter.
Your hot ropes, your man ropes. No.
You actually marinate steak in it.
Anyways, for me, it's the fact that usually you eat it out of, like, I would always have it out of a jar. Like, for whatever reason in the beginning, people would be like, oh, some pineapples. And it
Oh,
would
yeah.
just be those, like,
Canned pineapple.
The dole,
Yeah,
the
the-
dole pineapple.
the trapezoid looking bitches, like, we're already ready to go. I love that you can just go buy a pineapple and all you do is just scissor the top off, slice the sides off, and then you just cut it to your own girth size liking, and you just have pineapples.
Yeah.
Slices. Because that's a pineapple.
Because it's a fruit
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they sell.
But crazier thing. If a pineapple is turned upside down, that means you're a swinger.
No,
Yep,
I
there
don't
it
even
is.
think it has to be turned upside down, does it?
Yeah.
And that's what I thought was so fucking. It was like the coolest, weirdest thing I've ever seen somebody wear at the airport.
Yeah. Flamingos and pineapples, man.
Upside down pineapple t-shirt. Nothing's
Hell
on
yeah.
it but an upside down pineapple. And I'm like,
This guy
are we
gets
just like
down.
rocking code right now on a shirt? Like, this is
I
kind
was
of.
like, "What's up? Trying
Yeah.
to go in the bathroom at the fucking
Yeah. Like,
layover?
FWI?
you want to go to the, what are those called? The suite rooms, the superior, like,
The
American
club rooms?
club rooms. Yeah. It's like, pineapple. Yeah. Come on in. Come on
It's
in.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, pineapple's good.
Yep. Okay, so last and final. I'm glad it's there. I love it as a pick. This is one where if you find a particular one that gives you the optimal squish, and then you can really just take it down.
Talk to me.
Mango.
Mango.
It's good, but it should make the list.
A mango is
That's a Trav top 3. I don't know if you're going to win the draft for the mango.
oh fuck. Well, my other
But I
one.
respect it.
I'll tell you what my other one's gonna be because
Yeah.
you probably won't pick either of those either. No mangoes.
Honeydew.
Yes.
Mangoes are my strawberry substitute. They're the backup plan. They're the, okay, I went to the store, wasn't planning on buying mangoes this week, but I felt around a little bit and they are the perfect squish. Say less.
Say less.
I'll take a bag. They're usually like 4 for $5, which I feel like is a deal, but maybe it's not.
Okay.
So,
Make some mango chutney.
no, just a mango.
Well, mango salsa?
Nope, just a
Okay.
mango.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
the same thing.
Just a mango.
Expand your horizons.
Mangoes are fire, dude.
Okay. For my third and final.
Yes.
I mean, there was a song written about this fruit. That's how good it is. And when you get a good one, man, is it absolutely delicious.
I get my peaches down from Georgia. Oh yeah, bitch. And da, 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 da,
I wasn't
da,
even
da.
thinking that one.
No.
I was thinking of the President's United States.
Wait. What's,
Eat a lot of peaches.
Peaches.
no, I was thinking the Beaver.
I get it, man. It's a good one. No, if you just get a nice juicy peach, and
I could eat a
Peach
peach
for
for
hours.
and I get it, they have a pit in there, so you probably hate them
No.
because it
He
sounds like
likes to
you're
suck
just
on it.
sounds like you're scared of them.
No, peach juice. I could drink that for hours. Like, it's peach juice fucks. Peaches are delightful. But again, you have to buy them in a jar, right?
What?
I mean, you could buy the fruit. Same thing as a pineapple.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you buy them in a jar, it's almost like you can just kind of fork them out and then you just slug the juice.
I mean, those are like
Let's canned
fruit
like,
cocktail,
yeah,
like
condensed.
syrupy. That's like syrupy.
Yeah, but it's like a walking taco, but a peach.
I don't know.
I don't think that's what you think that is.
No, I don't know how
Yeah.
we're getting there.
Because you could literally go mobile with it and you're just,
Yeah, they're peaches in a can.
Yeah. I know what you're
just
talking
like
about.
if you have canned pineapple
where do you usually get peaches then?
in the produce section.
Yeah.
But they don't do the same thing if they're not in the can. That's the whole point.
Like,
like-
they're not syrupy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like if you
There's not
bought
lot
a
of-
peach and chopped it up, it wouldn't look the same as a canned peach.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be better. It'd be fresher.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna fight for can here.
Dude, you're like,
Yeah, I'm going can.
I know exactly what peach you're talking to.
Yes.
Like, it comes in the cold lunch.
100%. The
At
fruit
the-
cocktail.
yeah.
Yes.
Fire, dude. Like, oh man.
It's
Well-
basically just a sugared peach.
What-
That's all it is. Just
Yes,
the
and like
syrup.
concentrated syrup juice.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think for a long time, peaches and oranges always look the same, but like oranges aren't as wet.
Nope.
But you get it, right? Like you can see it because they're those like they're the smile face.
They're cut in the
pieces.
same shape. I'll give you that
Thank
for the
you.
most part. but
One's
they have
wetter
different
than
colors.
the other.
You don't know that by looking at it.
That one's wetter than the other? Yes, I do.
If I get a fruit cocktail and it has peaches and oranges, I'm not like, that's wetter. That's an orange.
Because it's all in the same concentrate.
Right.
Oh, you're saying if they're put together. I'm saying if they're separate. You get it.
What just looks wetter?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys wouldn't get it. You don't.
Ooh, that's wet. That's a peach.
Yes.
You guys aren't fruit guys.
You guys aren't fruit guys.
Doug, give us your last pick.
Also has a song about it. I thought this is where you were going. It's usually a summertime fruit.
I figure, yeah,
Picnic fruit.
it's there.
It's watermelon.
Yeah, just take it.
The fact that that's 9 is probably going to blow people's minds.
honestly, it's,
I think it's overrated as hell. The
It's
only
my
100%
favorite one.
overrated.
the
that's
only
my favorite one.
the only thing good about a watermelon is Bubblicious flavored watermelon gum.
I don't know about that.
I do.
I like it to eat it like I like it crispy. Like the whole thing's got to be crispy, and I like down by the rind, dude. I take it all the way down.
Oh, almost green.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No,
all the way to the white meat, dude.
seeds are in it. Shit, too much. No,
You can get seedless ones, but I see what you're saying.
And-
It's not ever going to win a list,
yeah.
but honestly, probably my favorite fruit is a kiwi.
The kiwi,
Yeah.
Kiwi
it was
is
on there.
absolute booty.
And you have to eat the skin. You just eat it like an apple. You just
Really?
dive into it.
Dude,
It's,
you know the
it's tart.
correct way to eat an apple is just from the bottom, eat the core and everything, like a horse.
What?
I swear to God.
You just turn around, turn it upside down, just
Yeah.
dive in?
Yeah.
No.
Just eat it from the butthole all the way to the top.
You guys both
It's
sound like
nuts.
Hannibal Lecters.
I
I
tell
can
you
tell
what,
you, it's nuts.
The
I
next
want
apple
the
I eat, that's
skin.
how I'm going to take a
I'm gonna
bite.
try it.
I don't know if I
I
can
want
make
the
it through
skin.
it, but that's what I'm doing.
So my
Yeah,
one
kiwi with the skin, man. Oh, it's so good.
my one that wasn't on here, or that was on here, but I knew I didn't have to worry about picking it because you guys wouldn't fucking know, you degenerates. Acai is fire, but the reason I didn't pick it is because honestly I don't even know what it looks like. It's just a fire smoothie.
Yep.
But it makes one of the best smoothies I've
Fruit's
ever.
delicious. Couldn't
Fruit's
tell you if it's in
delicious.
front of my face, but man,
No, but it's.
Looks like a blueberry, right?
I honestly
I don't know,
Looks
but
like
acai, you can get an acai smoothie from, it might be Smoothie Queen or somebody, but like it is arguably one of the best tasting smoothie drinks I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I believe they have to like,
It's a power fruit. It's antioxidant.
yeah, like quote unquote, put that fruit in there. Like, sure, there's honey, a bunch of other shit in there too, but like the acai is clearly in there for a reason.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cantaloupe is my watermelon. That's the one that I could just eat. and
Cantaloupe.
eat.
You
Cantaloupe
put
and
salt on
watermelon.
it?
Yes.
No, they're too.
Salt.
They're the most bland fruits.
No, it's
You're
not. It's so good. It is so juicy.
Not worth the squeeze. You need
100%
strawberries.
is.
You need pineapples. You need stuff that's gonna pop.
Mangoes.
Yeah.
You need my draft.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would say one
I'm just saying.
that's just low key, goaded, but it's the lime.
It is.
It's the lime.
You
All
wouldn't
the
think about
drinks,
it.
all
All
the
the
time.
time.
Lime and the
tacos,
coconut.
all the things.
You need it.
I'm not eating so much, but like a little snake bite. Look,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lime, if you're, a partner of something, sure. but
Strawberries.
Strawberries are fired. I'm telling you,
Partner.
next time you make a delicious breakfast, get you a nice chunk of strawberry on the plate.
I'm a more savory breakfast. I don't like to put a lot of sweetness on it.
What's a savory breakfast?
Like sausage.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
sweets
Yeah.
and savory. So like
But-
savory's more of like a.
But I'm saying, like, I go
No,
through.
I get what you're saying, man. I
Yeah.
want
Like I wouldn't
strawberries.
eat like where people are like putting like whipped cream and like fruit on their pancakes or
Fuck,
waffles.
I'm not a fucking idiot. Like, I would still make French toast, up, eggs, bacon, like, get garbage plate with it. But like the strawberries can hang out on the side, maybe catch a little syrup. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Oh, so that you wanted something else to eat with it?
No, I'm saying if it catches it, but I used to be the guy that was like border patrol on my plate. Like, you cannot come over here.
Really?
Like,
No.
oh yeah.
It's a
Dude,
party.
your favorite
Build the
meal
wall.
is chicken and noodles and mashed potatoes.
I know.
And that's a big slop pile.
That's one of
You
the best
mix that up.
mashups of all time. That's
I don't. I'm
that
not
was
disagreeing with you.
pre me eating like a just garbage disposal and post me eating like a garbage disposal. That's how you know it's universally a profound meal. You can't get any better than it.
Here's the deal.
Tall glass of vitamin D.
Offspringers, everybody else that listens to this is what I need from you.
That's right.
I want to win this draft, but I want somebody to vote for Travis. Getting a 0 sucks.
I forgot to vote for myself.
I don't know what it's like. I'm going
That's
to guess
on
I'm
me.
never going to have to know that, but I don't want him to know that pain
He got a
either.
couple votes on mine.
Did
Like
I?
on my poll, yeah.
Okay.
You
Oh, I
got
did?
3. Yeah, you got
Yes.
3 or
Okay.
4.
But you guys always get like 40 or like 50, and that's where it sucks. And I'm just like,
Well, you know,
but I got 2.
I mean, don't get
One
me
with
wrong.
me.
I do think that we have people in our corner that's going to vote for us no matter what. But I also have people that have said that they're not voting for me because they didn't think I had the best draft.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you draft better,
Which I did.
You didn't.
I have SPMs.
I mean, honestly, this is one of your better
I had to
drafts.
look at it, and I was like, oh, I get it.
But I think that's okay.
Recap.
So to recap, Travis did have the first overall pick.
Number one,
We like
overall pick off the board.
we like to tell people what that was, and it was strawberries as
It
the
was
greatest fruit of all
strawberry.
time.
Fire. Is there
he-
a song about strawberries?
It's got to be. At
yeah,
some
probably.
point.
Strawberry.
wine.
Yeah,
17.
depressing.
Hot July moon.
Then he went pineapples and mangoes.
Saw
All you
everything.
mango fans out there, give him a shout.
Yeah.
I picked a
You don't have to justify it. We get it.
brother.
It's good.
This is Steph. This is Clay. This is Draymond.
Well, let's not do that.
Whoa.
You don't have a single member of the Warriors on your team.
Whoa.
Draymond's a pineapple. Duh.
No, if anything, strawberries might be the Draymond is like, you're the glue that keeps us together, but by yourself, you're really not
No,
good
strawberries
at all.
are Steph.
So the GOAT.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't know about that.
Shooting from deep, getting on the plate.
I had the second overall pick. With that, I went with the banana.
The bud.
No explanation needed. Then I went grapes and peaches. Dutt, this week's champion, was in the 3-hole. His first overall pick was the apple.
orange.
Then he went orange and watermelon. I mean, not going to lie, it sounds like a lineup that could win again.
Yeah.
I think there's a clear 1 and 2, and then there's an obvious third. You guys, you vote on it.
Let us know.
Let us know for sure.
Yeah.
Because what we gave you was episode 72, the old fruity tooty.
Yeah. Fruit a frickin' tooty. Watermelon.
There it is.
Just so you know, that's Travis's camera.
But this is the best flavor
It's not.
That's weird.
that they make. So,
It's not.
yeah. So segment. Dead. Truth be told,
Murdered.
I don't have a hot take.
That sounds like we crushed 72 then.
72.
72.
Wait. I bet I could think of one.
I don't
Oh,
think you need to.
no, I have a good one.
All right.
I think it might just be a good idea, though.
Love it. Let's love to hear it.
Hot take idea. So, again, airport talk that we've been going on.
Okay.
Get rid of them.
Kind of where I was going with it, but not in like such a, in your face way. I think how when you hear these millionaire, billionaire people talk and they're like, what we did was we looked at something, assessed what was going on, and we were like, there's opportunity here. I don't know what we can change, but something has if we evolve something here, there's potential for a cash cow move.
Okay.
Airports do everything as right as they can, your foods, your bars, restaurants, whatever, but it's when you're at the actual gate waiting. I think everybody needs to ramp up. Like, basically, they just need to have entertainment going the entire time. So imagine Vegas, but just in an airport. And I get, that it would be very hard because at the end of the day, this is a place that is built on like security and making sure things are running smoothly. But I think at the end of the day, you look around, and I did it a lot, this past, Thursday and Sunday. We're just all sitting there with our dick in our hands for the majority of the time. And I get that, it's go find, go do something, whatever. But if you just splattered entertainment in everybody's face, like every stretch of the airport, I think you would just see an overall, or the mood boost, everything. Like,
What's entertainment to you?
like if you just had a touch tunes or something, you know what I mean? Like weird little things where I'm not saying have fucking, Marshmallow in the corner just DJing a set. But if you had music going, if you had things that were just like not high energy, but just, again, morale boosters, and not just in little breakaway sections of the airport. Because again, I think it's one of those, you go in there still even too, and it's weird because now you're just almost at you're basically a zoo animal. Like you're just sitting there eating like at a TGI Fridays, and everybody walking by is just staring at you smash this cheeseburger. I think that's weird. Like I want to be like everybody on the same page or nobody on the same page, if that makes sense.
I guess why do they have to care about your mood?
Because everybody hates being there.
Oh,
But
I don't
everybody's going there. It's a necessity. You
I
have
know.
to do it.
right.
And it's one of those where
I think it's twofold though. Like every trip, you're either going or coming home, and depending on the trip, you're either excited to be going,
Yeah.
or you're
it's not
excited to be
the
coming,
going I'm concerned about. It's the coming.
or you're excited to be coming home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's times where if you're looking forward to, say, like a spring break, you're jazzed to be at the airport. You're
100%.
like, let's do this.
So here's again. So
And then what's that entertainment look like at, say, 11 p.m.
So-
at a podunk little
Yeah.
airport?
Well, exactly. So let's build off of it because that's where like my head was going with it. And again, it gets scary and it gets very fine line because of, again, you're at the end of the day, you're at an airport. But what if you guys could show up with your boys, you're going on spring break or family, whatever, and you could just walk around with a BL in your hand and you could just cruise and booze. Like the morale's boosted there. Is it by a little or a lot? I don't know. I don't know you.
No.
But I think you're doing better there because you're like, oh, I don't have to be confounded to this Applebee's. Shout out to Neighborhood Bar and Grill. But like you have to stay there. And I think, I don't care what anybody says, a clock is running in your mind anytime you go somewhere and invest time in sitting down and eating. You don't have this freedom of like, well, what if there were just like casual servers that came around? And again, I'm spitballing and I get that it's a wildish, outlandish idea, hot take, obviously. But I think there's ways that they can implement better atmosphere throughout the airport.
They do. It's called the Sky Club.
Damn it.
Yeah, I think I want my airport a little buttoned up. Like, I want some regulations. I want some rules. Honestly, I don't care if you're in a good mood. I want to get on the plane knowing everybody's in a good state of mind. Get me to where I'm going.
I'm not trying to sit next to Hammered McGee's over here. It's just
Yeah.
Oh,
I get what you're saying in
knocking
theory,
him
but
down the
no,
whole
I just
time,
don't.
and he's just going to be that guy on the
well,
flight.
so again, this is
Also, I don't hate the touch tunes idea.
Right. Let's
But-
give and take.
but so it's one of those where again,
I
bigger
don't know about
cities.
open carry BLs around, but
You had a good
touch
idea,
tunes?
then you blew it.
But again, it's one of those where it's already heavily regulated in there. There's people everywhere that are working. So I would imagine it would be very easy to figure out, a way to constrict people just blacking out.
yeah.
Again, going to Vegas, I've never seen more controlled chaos in my life. An airport is essentially chaos with no fun. Vegas is fun, controlled chaos. I think they can coexist. It's very difficult, and I understand that. I just don't think anybody's really wanting to try it.
No.
Yeah.
That's why Vegas is Vegas. It's tried to be replicated, but it really never is.
But I'm not saying,
Little AC.
I'm just saying, I think it's one of those, there's something there, there's opportunity, and people just don't know quite where to land. Pun, airport
You
joke.
just like hook up a touch tunes, and then like every 3 seconds, it's just the dude getting on the intercom. Okay, now we're boarding priority group B.
There's too much going on, man.
Oh, yeah, but
I love it in theory.
yeah, because
I
again,
just don't think you can implement it.
bigger
Yeah.
cities already are far and ahead of us, but there's places now where you can go to an airport and they just have straight up like 32-inch TVs where you can just play Xbox while you're waiting.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like you already have what you want, man.
Bingo.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. But again, somebody had to be like, yeah, this fucking blows sitting here. So how about we just throw up 20 32-inch boys because they're $5 at
You
Walmart?
want full on headphones. You're just going to log into fucking Apex.
Duh,
Game
dude.
time.
Let's do this.
But so that's what I'm saying is there's clearly a demographic for that. There's demographics for so many other things. We just have to pinpoint what they are.
children.
That would
Until
reach.
you just fucking get into it, and then you're like, oh shit,
I miss my
I gotta
flight.
get on my plane.
But could you imagine how many parents? So I'll try to speak to you. I'll try to speak to both of you guys. How many parents would be so fucking relieved if there were just some half-assed playground in the middle of like your terminal? Or I get that you can't put one every 5 feet.
You want a playground in the airports?
Brother, there's one in fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, you might as well let my kid just play in the middle of the Glenbrook Mall. There's no way I'm letting him do that.
But
Are you
again,
nuts?
there's going to be parents.
There's the one right in front of Build-A-Bear.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Germ Central, are you kidding me?
They have one in the Fort Wayne airport. They have a kids' corner.
I think it's getting torn down because of the renovations, but I know what you're
Shocker.
talking about.
I
'Cause you-
thought they just put it up.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
See, so again, that's what I'm saying. Like minor ideas where certain types of parents are going to love the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah. Because it's for like
Three
little
turtles
kids.
down, just go. Little Jimmy's by himself.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no rules there. Like, the more I think about it now, just talking about it, an airport is literally Las Vegas with no fun. It's almost the exact same thing.
It is not the exact same thing.
Literally, there's slot machines and shit in the majority of these things now. Like, there's areas where it is.
And those things are allowed, which is Vegas.
Right. You're
Like
allowed to do
Vegas
things there that
airport.
you can't do other places. That's why there's
I don't see any Cherry Masters at Charlotte. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you might be right, because you can't bet in Texas.
no
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Huge state. You thought they'd be on board.
huge state.
Yeah.
Again, in principle, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I think on some level I would agree. I don't know what you're implementing because, again, like you said, minor tweaks, touch tunes, things like that. I just think there's so many things that you have to worry about, and it has to be so structured because it's fucking air travel.
Yeah.
I don't know where the compromise would be where it's borderlining on this is fun, but it's also reckless and dangerous.
Price you pay.
Price you pay.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I mean, you can pay for the Sky Club. Like, you just get the one pass.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Let's
like
make a
20 or
deal.
30
Well, I
bucks.
almost
or
thought-
you guys
something like
making
that to get-
deals?
Well, I almost thought about asking about it, but
No,
we are not.
we are not.
You know what they call you where I'm from, sir? Dirty old bitch. Dirty old biatch.
And that's what happens in the Sky Clubs.
That's fine. No, I was thinking about it. So last thing. One, I want to see the electric meter at an airport because I bet that thing is just humming. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's just
for sure.
screaming. There's
Why do you think tickets are so expensive, bro?
oh, I get that, but I also think
Somebody got to keep the lights on.
hot take for another day. I think there should be some sort of refund program to where, depending on the lowest sold ticket and the highest sold ticket, it should even out and everybody ends up paying the median.
No.
Nope.
There was a flight where I got a flight for $200 and somebody else had to pay like $500 for it.
Sure.
We're going to the same place.
And you felt like a winner.
That's fine.
That's fucking stupid.
Did he have the emergency exit? Did he sit in the economy? Did
No,
he sit
same
When
with
did he
this
book his
legroom?
ticket? When did he book his flight?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Did you book it in advance because you're a planner and this guy's like, oh, last minute, have to do this?
vice versa.
Well, there you go. Well, even better. You don't
Even
know that. You
better.
talked to him?
Yes.
He said he planned this months ago?
I'm not going to put names out there. I don't want to fucking roast the guy.
Idiot.
But it happened. And that's where I'm just like, this makes no sense. Everything I did should be wrong and merit me paying the $500.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works, man.
Built different.
All right. Well, you know what? For the sake of this pod and its totality,
Yeah.
I have to vote no. That would be a hot take for me.
Nice.
Minor tweaks to make the experience better, but what you're suggesting already exists. It's just the Sky Club.
Thanks.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What's in the Sky Clubs? Real quick. Last
Get there.
thing.
They usually have like, so I had to pay the pass because my buddy already had it.
How much was it?
I think like $30
What?
for like the 3-hour layover.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'm in every time.
And then like he obviously got like discounts on drinks, but there's like snacks, like usually like soups or a sandwich or something that are out there for free grabs.
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah.
little
My cousin gets to go
notches
to it. He
in
gets to go to
there.
bars. He gets like
Yeah.
at least one complimentary
Yeah.
cocktail, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Because the thing I was thinking about is that I was curious as to where you find out how to buy just a pass. And then two,
You just walk in and be like, "Hey,
I think it's
pass."
I think is it a travel necessity. So how I made it a point, I will stand my ground and will only ever fly in and out of Fort Wayne because of the convenience factor is just unmatched to me. I will never not pay extra to sit in a window seat. Or potentially, depending on the flight, you can catch like a business plus seat or something for like $19 more. Done.
I don't want to sit in the
Yeah.
window. You can have it.
What? You
I don't want to sit on the window.
You're an idiot.
That's where you put your head up and sleep, dude.
Yeah, it's just an
doesn't work
instant
for me.
Uh-huh.
boom.
So is it a hot take or not? It's crucial here.
Nah, it's not.
Okay. There it is.
Hot
Good
take?
idea. That's not.
It's not.
He sided with you.
Yeah,
that's-
thank you. See, you get it. I'm almost
Yeah.
more happy about that.
No, you're not. All right. We've been here a year.
70
Episode 72.
But wow, I don't know
Fruity
about
Tooty.
I don't know about you. Feeling 72.
Love you guys.
Down by.
10K.